success come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Chicago Bears and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well. Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. They run again with Hubbard. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's caught by Hubbard. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears. I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Ashton Gelati driving in there for the stop. Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down, here's Williams. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field. Their opening drive continues. 1st and 10 now from the 39. Williams on the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well. And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it. On 2nd down, Robinson. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Something he does so well, Nick Bolton making a stop. Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority
and the majority have got to do some damage.
They're drawing up for him. And Williams is going to get them the first down with a slide at the end of it.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. Trying to get outside with Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
He takes off left on this second down. And they'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. He gets it out left, and it's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Fourth down, he calls his own number on the option. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
They'll send him over right. On play action, here's Williams. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Chiefs are going to have it! And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. This is Royals working the left side. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Third and 4 coming up now. To the air, Mahomes. He finds Worthy, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
On first down, they'll run. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second down behind the sticks. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Mahomes on first and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, so nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner. And the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. But you can't start much better than that.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nick Bolton has it. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he hauls that one in. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that.
And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Fields this one at the 3. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Hubbard again. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First down, and they go right back to it. They're working a couple of yards past the line. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd down, Chiefs going with a dive. Third and long for him here. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Hubbard trying this up the gut. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. Right? I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
To the air on 3rd and long. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
3rd down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Pressure coming from Mahomes. Fires right away, but incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He fields this at the 18. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Finds him over the middle. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. 1st down, Williams. And set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
3rd down, run by Hubbard. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages. Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself. Komet's got it left side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this third down. Throw here, third down. Pass brought in by Burden. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Working inside the red zone. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. There'd be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
Ollie set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First and 10, it's Mahomes. Bears say they have it. Looks like they do.
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That second and third level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
New York knocks it through, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
Points off takeaways. Usually a bigger stat, Kate, on the hardwood, that other sport that you call, but it's a big one in football too, and those three should pay dividends.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. It's a designed run from Mahomes. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He hits the lean perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
At the 44-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First down throw, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's worthy running slant. And this is near the first down, but they need one more yard now to get it. Third down at the 29.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead right away in half number 2. That one not easy, Brock. Threading the needle there. Boy, there was a lot of traffic in the end zone, but he still... Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Williams from the gun. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, Williams. He rolls to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Man in motion, out of the slot. On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Going play action, Williams. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And they get this down to the 28. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Bears.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
The toss to Hubbard, running right. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to advance them down to the 4-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the 1st game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. 1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears bring it back to even. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. To the air, Mahomes. He's trying to push the field. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs just need 2 snaps to steal the lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
This is Cox. That's Walker. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side, defensively, they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game up. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
At the 36-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It remains tied after 3, so we're going to have to decide things in our 4th quarter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a fourth-quarter lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because four verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner secondary, because it burdens and stresses that defense. And if you got people that can run and you got four choices to choose from, oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Williams off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he was looking for. And things look tougher now with third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Williams with third and long. That's complete to Diggs on the slant. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first. We've set it down from 37. First and 10, it's Hubbard. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. They run again with Hubbard. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here they come. This is third and 5. Running back sent in motion. Williams to throw on third. Into traffic. Complete. And they had this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. Fourth down coming up.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
He'll get it at the 9. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Give now to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Big gain downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's one of those situations that I really can't critique the defensive call at all. I mean, the X's and O's were everything you want, but unfortunately, the Jimmies and Joes, in double coverage of that tight end, couldn't get it done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them. Keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start this series with an option left. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Williams. Finds his fullback. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. That one's nabbed by Komet. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 8 on that one. And that'll be first down, Chicago.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Zone read, they'll give it to Hubbard. Got the give on a zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
So first down from the 41. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Give him a couple on that carry. Second down coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, partner, long season ahead, but undoubtedly a good start here today, getting the win in Week 1.
Yeah, a bad start now on the other side can snowball on you. 1 loss into 2 into 3 and so on. But you get that early win.